Yeah. So I can tell you how I got into compliance. It was an accident. It wasn't intended. I've tried to leave twice already, but then it comes coming back. But my background is in accounting and finance. I was doing accounting before, when my first job was in accounting. From there, I evolved into system development. I was a business requirement analyst for a while. And then I got into process development, process improvement, re-engineering, BP, PR, remember that. A lot of good things. But I took a job in Australia in 2005. The role was to redesign business processes for two reasons: for profitability and for customer experience. How to maximize profits while enhancing the customer experience. And about 3 months into the job, the new AML regulations, the new anti-money laundering regulations came in Australia, then Japan, then India, then Taiwan. And before I knew it, 90% of my role was changing processes to comply with regulations rather than forget the profits. Yeah. Let's keep the business running and let's keep the business legal. And that's what really brought me into compliance. Compliance, it is, in most companies, does report as part of legal, although in some does report as part of risk, as a regulatory risk, but it is mixing the interpretation of the legal department and translating that into requirements for the product, for the processes, for operations, for marketing, how to really run the company in a way that is compliant with all the complexity of the regulations around the world, and especially in the US, where financial services companies, non-bank companies like ourselves, we are money transmitter licenses which are regulated at the state level. So you really have 50 different regulators, 52 actually regulators around the US, because DC regulates itself, Guam, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands. So it actually combines in the complexity. And then once you get outside of the US, every country has its own type of regulations.